very easily could have saved the game today by doing it. It's what I wanted you to do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You did get the ball once, though. You did today. You had some big runs today. Cam! Every team has to have a player that's not all that good. No, Cam's. We know Cam's one of our strong players here. Okay. I had to remind him middle of the season, if you're a leader, you're not the last all the time. But he did help. He helped a lot of other players with stuff. He did a lot of other stuff. I know I watched him, and he wasn't too selfish. He knew, he helped me get other folks the ball. A good player's going to want the ball, and he performed. Today he saved the game, and he had a great season. So Cam, that's great. Hayden. All right. Quarterback and coach always have a relationship. He drives me nuts. All right. But I'll tell you, once he gets his footwork, I don't know if he'll ever be a quarterback, but we were asking him to do a lot of things. And one of the things I noticed, and I told his dad, I don't think I told his mom, his dad, there's a couple games I'm sitting there and the ball's hand off, and he worked it through his head. Okay, I didn't listen to coach, but who's supposed to get it? And he did it. And this is the games when they were rushing right away. And instead of panicking, he performed. And, it's a little easier when they're not rushing. But those couple games when they were rushing, he performed. He would drive me nuts when I would tell him 3 times who's getting the ball and he wouldn't remember. But he did a tremendous job at quarterback. I will tell you, we only had the one pitch today, and I think maybe one handoff. That's a lot of ball exchanges without a bad thing, and that's a huge game, huge thing for you. My wife, Rhonda, made you guys bags today, so those little bags there, that's what she got, and I appreciate her.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Without that, I'll let Coach Josh say anything he wants.
Yeah. Like Coach Dennis said, I tried to get my son signed up for football in the lower ages last season, and there weren't enough coaches to do it, so he couldn't play. So now that he's not here, I wanted to have a chance to help out with somebody that kept sending out those emails asking for people, and I'm glad that they linked me up specifically with Coach Johnson over here. He did give me a hard time. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, that first text message. But I'm glad I did. I've learned a lot from him. Like you said, I don't know a lot about football. Some of these kids probably know more than I do. But I was happy to at least guide them in the right direction that Coach Johnson wanted. And I was happy to come out, and even though some of them push you to your limit sometimes, it was great to come out here and spend time with kids and help them learn something that they can potentially carry on and be great at. And that's it. Thank you for your support.
Woo! You have a little show that parents would like to thank the 2 of you for taking your time.
Tickets to the Bahamas?
No, but how about Buffalo Wild Wings?
Awesome.
Just the same.
Take me away.
And
Thank you.
also we have, if a player didn't get to sign, I still have the markers, so we think we got everybody.
Theo should be the only one.
Theo, you need a sign still? Thank you.
Did everyone sign, both of them?
Make sure we do. Make sure you do, please.
I want to make sure I see everybody's name on here.
Okay.
If I can read half of them.
Yeah, that's going to be the fun.
All right, and then we have cake. That's great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Again, thanks to Josh and Vanessa. And that's I don't think we needed anything formal. I think this works perfect. We did have a great season. I appreciate the parents, bringing them out there 5 minutes before the game.